Okay, so if you can see, we're actually going to be targeting this street right here. But it's kind of interesting because they got all these big blue things with construction stuff. I wonder if they got some future plans for that. And there's this one too. Looks like they just kind of put storage, like some vehicles, some cement stuff. But anyways, we're going to be doing this one nearby. Give you a little context. We're by this temple right here. I did film this a long time ago. There's Dog World Macau as well. And I'm just going to come back over here. I just kind of noticed some stuff maybe related to the temple, maybe for but we're going to be checking out this street right here, just kind of going all the way down and seeing what it's all about. COVID is over. We got Christmas music. It's December. It's 2022, and we were documenting the streets of Macau, and we got another street for you right here. Chiquinha, chiquinha, toma cuidado da movidinha, chiquinha. So yeah, this is going to be our focus street, but I thought I'd just kind of come over here. You can see Coloane. There's all these hiking hills way up at the top there, and then there's this giant it's like incense bowl. Don't know the Chinese word for that, but it's pretty massive. It's kind of interesting, very interesting. And what we're gonna do is, we're in this little Largo area. I thought I'd keep turning the camera on. Oh look, they also got places to sit up here too. But yeah, the other time I was up here, which is probably about a year ago, probably, I focused on this temple, and the name is Largo Tin Hau Miu. And I might actually add it in again. Actually, you can see up there, there's also some hiking trails up there too, so I can see a small little pavilion. And there's probably more up there too, but I can see one up at the top. There's a giant Buddha, but it's just on the other side of the hill. It overlooks that water on that other side. You know, the other time I was here, I walked all the way down and I went to the end of that. So if you search for that name, you'll see it. And it looks like I'm on Avenida da República. I just see the sign now, and I'm just gonna try to see what's all on this Avenida da República. I'm in Coloane, by the way. There's several Repúblicas, but this particular one is in Coloane. Kind of want to open that up and see. I won't do it, but I really want to. Travessa das Hortas. Yeah, actually this is kind of interesting too, because like there's all these little makeshift homes all up against the water right here. It's kind of interesting too. Thermorated. Nippon, Japan, Ruhoff. It's like a combination of Japan and German. Oh, I think that might be the freight thing. Huh, that says soundproof canvas. That's interesting that they put the soundproof canvas. Yeah, and actually there's a little solar panel over there. Yeah. Pretty interesting. Of course I'm tempted to go down there. There's a nice red shrine. I can see it at the end. But I do want to stay faithful to my street, which is República. It's so interesting. I can see another makeshift home right there. Another one right there. Actually, that's not a home. That's just a shelter. But we're going to stay faithful to República in Coloane. So yeah, there's an Avenida da República in Taipa, of course, which I've recently filmed and uploaded. Okay. Yeah, I am curious what they're gonna do with all those things that are surrounded by blue, right? Because they could do pretty much anything in there, and then it transforms the neighborhood. But actually, the way that this Coloane is right now, it's like kind of dense and kind of interesting. So I think most people would hope that they don't do anything. What the heck is that? Somebody left a jacket there. Okay. So just gonna walk all the way down and we'll just take a look at different things. So I think this goes up to the dog world right there. And the fact they got a giant gate right there kind of implies that they probably have a lot of dogs there. Big massive trees. Yeah, actually what they could do here is kind of incredible, right? You got these beautiful trees. You could make this into like a pedestrian lane. Like actually Japan is amazing when it does stuff like this, like Kyoto. They got like a beautiful stream that goes through. And then if you had these giant trees, and then you could put, you know, some, like maybe some small restaurants or, you know, like a walking pedestrian street, you know, mix it up with like a Thailand style, Japan style. You could have something really amazing right in here. This is kind of interesting. It's like a little bit of a lumber yard, but I think it's also like some homes in there too, right? There's a garden right there. There's that mountain. You can see some of the hiking trails up there. And then you can also see, oh, this is actually a different street now. So this one is, oh, this is Avenida da República. So let me just kind of take a look here. It's kind of a interesting looking building. We're still in República, so then we got all these little alleys everywhere down in here. Patio de Gallo. So this one has all this green flowers and trees all the way down that way as well. That's still our focus street right there as well. And we're gonna keep on walking down. And I think this ends down here, and we have another street down here. I think this is Pipa, Travessa de Pipa. So this one, if you take it, you go all the way to the ocean, and then in this whole little area, there's a ton of places all around in here that's like dense, small residential homes and houses. There's another alley coming up here. And actually over here we have a flower shop. So this one is all flower shops all the way down. Florista y plant Fe Keun. Apologies for the mispronunciation. And over here we have another little alley down this way, and we also have a temple right there too. Let me just kind of capture this temple real quick. It's really beautiful. Looks nice. You even have some books there too. So there's some books, there's all kinds of cool stuff. This one is Patio do Sol. It looks like kind of a shed, storage slash throw your trash in it kind of place. Okay. I'm gonna check over on this side. There's another alley here, equally tempting. I just want to check out some of this other stuff. So there's more, there's a bird in there. So there's more of a stream, garden. I would love to walk down here, so I probably will do this in a minute, and I'll do a separate video of it. Here's some of our flower shop down that way. So that looks really cool as well. And I kind of want to come over here real quick. So this goes to the water. Got some beautiful shrine again. And see, we're still Avenida da República. And then I think it's going to change into something different. It's a garage. So this is a Largo do Cordoaria. I think there's another street over here as well. And I believe that that goes to the waterfront, and I think it has a different name. Let me just walk up real quick. So you got more agricultural things. I think that looks kind of interesting. All of this looks interesting. urban farm. I think there's all kinds of stuff all the way down there too. And then this one looks kind of interesting as well. Now this is a different street. We're just gonna go back to República in a moment. See a bunch of people hanging out over there. And that's our street, the Cador. And I'm pretty curious about that little alley. So I'll either do a separate one. Okay, let me come over here real quick. So that's this Largo as well. There's a lot of stuff I could film in here, but okay. So this is actually called Camino. So this is actually a street here. So I probably will try to walk it in a little bit and just kind of see what we can see down this little Camino. But as far as República, Avenida da República, that's this one right here. And I'm just gonna try to capture a good scene of it, and then we're gonna finish. So I'm gonna try to come across here. So there's our scene. So Avenida da República, and it's basically it right there. COVID is over. We got Christmas music. It's December. It's 2022, and we're documenting the streets of Macau, and we got another street for you right here. Chiquinha.